Hello, lovely beings. Welcome to chair yoga. Let's make it happen. But first, I wish for you to know you are as beautiful as the colors in the most radiant sunset. There's never two the same, and your uniqueness is awesome. So here we go, doing some chair yoga. We always start seated, taking a few moments just connect with how we're feeling. I should speak about the chair. It's nice to have one that gives you some feedback about your sit bones. So something with a lot of cushion on it might not be as beneficial as being able to really feel if you're balanced on your hips. So we want our feet to rest on the floor. I'll give you another hint or tip. These things here are blocks, yoga blocks. My daughter burned a butterfly. These ones are cork. She made them for me. Blocks can help bring the floor up to your body. So for example, if the chair is very long and your legs aren't as long as the chair, you can slip them under your feet so your feet can rest on something. You can also, when we do different things, when we're trying to bring our hands towards the floor, the blocks bring the floor up to your hands. So they're just a handy tool. You don't have to go and purchase fancy yoga ones. You can use books or really anything that's a flat surface that just brings the floor up a little bit. So we start by feeling how we're seated. Get some sensation from your sits bones, balance your hips, rest your feet, knees over ankles, place your hands anywhere that feels beautiful to you. We take a few moments, eyes open or closed, a few deep breaths, and just sink and settle into your own body. Start to notice how it feels today, particularly if there are any joints, muscle spaces that might need a bit of extra protection. We take a few deep breaths, reflect, what do you need today? Every day is something new. For this day, what are you hoping this practice of yoga brings to you? And can you invite it in a way that you're welcoming it? We take a few moments and shift, observing our breath. A few cycles of breath. Notice things like how deeply you're breathing, the speed and timing of your breath, the texture. Is it smooth, bumpy? Just how is your breath flowing today? And we take some cycles of breath and feel the movement of our body as it breathes. All the little shifts. We bring our attention to that space around our belly button. I just call it your belly. Notice if your belly moves as you breathe. How the breath expands and what happens as you exhale. 3-part breath has the belly expanding or softening out first. We open the ribs, or you'll feel your breath starts to expand the bottom of the ribs. It rises up to the collarbones. It's kind of the reverse as we exhale. So take just a couple more cycles of breath. We're setting into motion, 3-part breath, belly movement. Lungs expanding all the way to the top, collarbones rise. Everything softening as you exhale. With that in place, we're starting the standing portion, and we'll shift the weight of our body onto our feet. So if your feet were on blocks, move them aside, and we'll transfer up, standing on our feet. Take a little wider stance than your hips, point your toes forward, a bit of softness into your knees. We start to activate or engage the 3 bandhas, the locks around our spine. So bring your attention to your root lock, your pelvic floor space. Start to add a bit of inner holding or squeeze in your pelvis. I call it the bathroom muscles, front and back. Feel the center space, your belly. We gently hug it in towards the spine, and we find the balance between we're holding, but the belly's moving as we breathe. The third space is neck and shoulders. Take the shoulders to the back, relax the shoulder blades down towards your hips. And we find the softness in our neck by maybe retracting the chin just slightly. Find the space where your neck feels a little softer, less holding. With those three spaces engaged and in alignment, we start to add some movement. We always warm up the spine first. Place your hands at your sides, maybe the palms resting on the side of the thigh. Grow your spine, so feel that connectedness root. The tail roots, the crown rises. We take a breath, every inhale, we recreate that space. When we exhale, soften the arm, or just slide your hand down. You'll feel that shoulder lower, other shoulder rise. When you in breath, come through center and transition to the other side. And you're breathing and moving in the timing of your own beautiful breath. In breath, you feel center. Exhale, you fold to the side. And one more. And we in breath through center. Next two movements, your spine moves in 6 different ways. Side to side and front and back are the next two movements. So to tilt our spine to the back, feel your tail. We shift our tail, point it behind you, rise your chin, really take the shoulders to the back space. In breath. As we exhale, soften the shoulders forward, ribs sink into hips. You can relax your hands in front of you, chin to chest. We shift the tail so it points forward. And we take some cycles of breath. In breath, curves the spine, the shape of crescent moon. Exhale, shift head and tail to the front. And one more cycle of breath. And a soft exhale. Last two movements are rotation, so twist side to side. A lot of softness in the knees for this one. As your body turns, the spine takes the hips, so the knees need to be able to move. So feel your belly button shift towards one side and then continue following that up. Belly button, chest, shoulders, then chin. We untwist from top to bottom. Shoulders, chest, belly. Feel center. Send your belly to the other side. Come through center. This time we'll add some arms. When your chest is towards the back space, place your arms behind you, just above the hip. Inhale, draw the rainbow above you as you transition to the other side, soften down. In breath, arms rise. Exhale, arms soften. And one more cycle of breath each side. We reach up, we soften down. This time, bring your arms above you, keep your chest forward, relax your arms to your sides. Step your feet a little closer now. We're going to come in and out of chair shape. So we need our toes arranged forward. You can have a bit of space between your feet. We start to bend the knees. Track them in line with the toes. Those two joints always need to be in alignment, knees and toes. Send your tail towards the back, keep the chest lifted. Soften your arms to your sides, hug the locks on. Grip the floor with your feet, your toes, squeeze them. Find your breath. As you inhale, rise, lift the arms, fill the lungs. Exhale, soften the knees into a bend, tail goes back. And we rise as we in-breath. Even lift the chest if you like that sensation of curving to the back. Sink into the chair shape. One more breath to rise. One more breath to chair. Same weight of the body, both feet. We'll rise the arms, stretch the spine to the fingertips, relax them to your sides. We'll take the chair now. I'm going to shift it into the front space, or just place it in front of you. You can have a mat, you can be on the floor, it's whatever is accessible. The chair is here to provide you with support, some balance if needed. So here we go. The first shape we're going to make is the warrior two shape. So step your left foot into the front. The right foot is behind you and we align our heels. So the heels are on a tightrope. The front foot points forward towards the chair. We bend the front knee. So bend it, track it in line with your toes. Feel your tail point it towards the floor. Warrior two, we have a little rotation. Turn your belly button towards the right. You're gonna feel your left shoulder come into the front. The right's behind you. Hold the locks for your spine, and we add an extension of the arms. So the chair's here. If you wish to place the front hand on the chair, you can rest it for support. You can extend the arms, palms up to start so we feel the shoulders open. You can flip the wrists if you like how that feels. And we take a couple of breaths, just feeling this shape. Belly moves as we breathe. We're always creating more space. Grow your crown towards the sky as you inhale and soften root into your feet. Hips relaxed, shoulders soft. And one more breath. Relax your arms to your sides. We're going to come into a balanced shape next. The left foot's going to root. So feel your left toes. Grip the floor with the left foot. We're going to take the right, I'm going to face you for this one. Take the right heel away from the floor. Point your knee forward. So we want our hips forward. We're making dancer. So balance. The left toes have to grip their softness in that left knee. Hug the locks in and use your it's called a drishti, point of focus. Find a spot on the floor to send your gaze. And we'll take the heel from the floor. You can stay right here and see how that feels. You can take the heel towards your bum. Hands are here to help you balance. If it's accessible to you, you could connect your hand and foot. If that feels very far away, you can take your hand to just above the back of your hip, heel towards bum. And we take a few moments and see if we can balance in this shape. Breathe. And one more breath. Return that right foot to the floor and step it behind you. And now we're going to take a pretty wide stance with our feet. So arrange your toes so they're forward. Heels are in alignment. Place a bit of softness into your knees. And we're going to come into, this is called a wide leg forward fold. Hands can rest on thighs. Take your shoulders behind you. Hug the locks on. We'll slowly slide the hands down the thighs in front until you feel like your body's about halfway. Keep the head above heart. Press your crown away from tail. So really lengthen your spine. Align your neck. And we take a few breaths. And one more. Hug the belly in. Squeeze the glute muscles on. You can use your hands to support coming back upright or squeeze, use the strength of your center. And we'll reset those same shapes now on the other side. So we're coming with our right foot in front of us. Step the right foot, toes forward. The left leg is behind us and we're aligning the heels. Front heel points aligned to the back heel. Back toes are at an angle, maybe 45 degrees. We bend the front knee in line with the toes. Tail to floor, crown to sky, and shift your belly button towards the left. We extend so you feel your right shoulder is coming in front, right shoulder reaches forward, left behind. So now we're on the opposite side. Shoulders open, lots of space, pressing forward and back. A few cycles of breath to feel this shape and relax. And strengthen. One more. Take your hands down to your sides. We're doing that balancing shape next on the right foot. So root the right toes, soft knee. Settle your gaze, hug the locks. We'll take the left heel from the floor. Shifting more weight onto the right, you can keep the left toes down. You can take that left foot all the way up, heel towards bum. Connect hand and foot. Can hold it there, place hand on the small of back. Can hold the chair with the right hand. And a few moments to see what this side brings to you. how you breathe. We'll take the left foot now, step it back. You might be facing the other way, but I'm going to face you. For the next shape we're making, goddess shape. It's a hip opener. So turn your toes outward and align your heels. We start to bend the knees. You can choose how much you open your hips here, so how much of an angle you make with your feet. But when we bend our knees, we align them with our toes. Knees over ankles if possible. We sink a little deeper, and then notice your tail. Feel if it's pointing towards the back. Can you tuck it under slightly? Hug the locks, root lock, pelvic floor, belly, shoulders. You can hold the chair for balance. You can place your arms. This is traditional goddess arms. Palms forward, soft, elbows in a bend. And a few breaths. Feel this shape. Feel how your body breathes. Can you create space and length in the spine? Grow your crown towards the sky. One more breath. Relax your arms. Take some of the bend out of your knees. You can step your feet a little closer together. Take a moment and just notice how you're feeling so far. How these different shapes are landing, you could say, or what are they asking of your body? Just a couple of breaths. Sense and feel. Next few shapes, we're going to do them from the chair. So I'm going to shift my chair facing you, and we use it for a supportive piece of furniture now. We place our sits bones on it, or our hips. We're going to do a few different shapes where we add a bit of rotation into our spine. So every time we rotate, you have to breathe space, lots of space between the vertebrae so they're not compressed when we twist. So keep that in mind. Anytime you feel we're moving our shoulders, in breath, grow your spine. The first shape we're going to do is a seated shape. So we're stacking our knees over our ankles and toes are forward. You can sit forward on the chair and use the strength of your center to keep your body upright. If that doesn't feel quite right, you can sit a little bit back or find the back of the chair with your back. And I recommend sitting slightly forward. Sits bones rooted and balanced. Knees over ankles, toes forward. Grow your spine from this. Just seated. Hug the belly in. Try to keep some softness in the front of your hips. And we're adding a rotation. So bring into your awareness, right hand. Press your right hand forward, thumbs towards ceiling, and send the left arm behind you. And then notice if your knees shifted one more forward than the other. Resettle or rebalance the knees, and a few breaths to grow, expand, create space, and soften, relax. And one more breath, belly turning to the left. In breath now, raise your arms above you. Feel center, chest pointing forward. Bring into awareness left hand. Left hand reaches forward now, and right presses behind us. Tall through the spine. Belly moves with breath. Soft shoulders. You can send your gaze anywhere. In front of you, to the side. One more cycle of breath. Smooth, deep breaths. We'll slowly bring our arms above us. Shift your chest forward. Relax your arms to your sides. The next shape we're going to make, we're keeping our left knee in front of us. So the left knee stays forward, and we'll extend the right leg out to the side, straight out from the hip. You can turn your toes slightly. A little bit of softness in the knee. You might need to shift slightly over towards the right side so there's a bit of room for your hip. So this is called a gate shape. Knee over ankle, toes forward. We're going to add a bend into the spine from here. So the left knee is in front. Soften your left hand underneath the shoulder, just the side of the chair. Reach up with the right. Keep your chest forward. Lengthen your spine to fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, press the fingertips towards the left. Take the ribs with them. You can add a bend into that left elbow. Shoulder blades stay connected behind us. Send your gaze somewhere that feels beautiful, neck in alignment. One more breath. Belly moves with breath. Press the right arm up above you. Add the left now. Reset space into the spine. Keep the left above you. Soften the right to the side of the right leg. And here we'll tip towards the right. Breathe. Belly moves. And one more cycle of breath. Right ribs melting towards right hip. Bring both of your arms up above you. Lots of space, and relax them to your sides. We're shifting or transitioning sides. So we'll bring the right knee in front of us and extend the left leg out to the side. You can shift more over to the left. Toes forward or slightly at an angle. Knees in line with toes. Grow your spine. We're placing the right hand on the right edge of the chair and reaching up the left. Lots of length, inhale. As we exhale, take the fingers to the right, press, attach the ribs to the fingers, soft bend in the right elbow. Align the neck and a few breaths to open the left side of the body. One more breath. Slowly rise. Bring the right arm up. Feel the space and length. Soft shoulders. Soften the left hand to the left leg. Press the right fingertips up and over to the left. Feel your feet. Notice if you can keep them connected to the floor in a way that they're active. You're squeezing the floor with your toes or a slight press down. Belly moves with breath. We take one more cycle of breath. Rise, hug the belly muscles in. We'll take both arms up above us and soften them down to our sides. Bring that left leg in front of you. The next few shapes, or I should say, things we're going to do are centered around really feeling how strong our core center muscles are. So we need to sit forward. It's not much to look at if you're watching me. It's a lot to experience. We have to sit forward on the chair because we need to be able to lean back slightly without hitting the back of the chair. So shift forward, feel your hips, both of them connected, balanced. For this, we need to, it's a lot of mindfulness. Hug the locks on, so squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Hug the belly in. Take your shoulders to the back, align the neck. Now feel the front side of your hips. Try to soften the hips and hug Mula Bandha, root lock. And we'll start to recline back. You can take your arms to the sides. You could reach them above you. You could soften them across the shoulders or really anywhere that feels connected to you. And we tip, lean back. Long spine, soft through the neck. Hold here in this recline. Breathe. One more breath. Hug the locks. We slowly rise. And we do it again. It's building strength and awareness. Lengthen as you inhale. Engage the locks. Slight tip to the back. Find the space you can sustain for a few breaths. Grow the spine. And we'll slowly rise. We do it one more time. And this time we add, I call it the special magic. We're going to shift our legs slightly. Lock, grow, tilt. Take your left knee up. Can you extend the right leg out? You can slide it, press it, and then shift. Right knee comes up, left leg comes out, and we're bicycling our feet. Shifting. You have to be in the right spot on the chair to do this. And one more time. And then soften the legs to the floor, and we'll slowly rise and relax the arms. Reset the shoulders up, back, and down. And that's all of the shapes we're going to do for today. Take a moment, breathe, center into how your body feels now. Just a couple of breaths. We always spend the last few moments in the experience of Shavasana, where we just center and release and allow your body to soften. So find the back side of your chair from here. We want our back to actually rest on the back side so that as you breathe and relax, your spine can align itself. Hips on the chair, knees over ankles. Align that shoulders back and down, soft space for the neck. You can place your arms anywhere that feels beautiful to you. Lap, they can dangle off the sides. But we take some moments, eyes open or closed, and we find our breath now. Take a few cycles of breath and feel the movement. Feel the sensations of breath, how you inhale. How does it feel as the breath enters your body? And how does it feel as it leaves? The sensation of exhale. We tie together the sensations of exhale, letting go, relax, release. And we spread that to our whole body. So find your breath. Fill the lungs, beautiful inhale. As you exhale, relax your shoulders. The holding leaves with breath. Follow your breath with your awareness. With the next exhale, relax your hips. Let them melt into the chair beneath you. We breathe, we trace our beautiful body down through our legs, from hips, knees, ankles, toes. Exhale softness into the legs. Same practice with arms, from shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Allow your arms to soften. Even your beautiful face, spaces around your eyes, nostrils, jaw, cheeks, and mouth. Everything soft, peaceful, and resting. And 3 more cycles of breath. Following your breath as it flows. And from these moments of stillness, we've arrived at the point where we start to invite some movement back to our bodies. So you and your beautiful body together can invite or add a bit of movement so that we're shifting from stillness into maybe that energy of that awakening kind of energy. So shift, move, wiggle, feel the sensations of movement. And then we take a few last moments of presence, of noticing. What did this practice of yoga bring to you today in these moments, in the layers of body? How's your body feeling now? In that layer of emotions or energy, or do you notice anything? How do you feel? If you don't pay attention, you miss it. I always interlace my fingers at the end of every class as a symbol of the interconnectedness of all things. I wish for all humans to find that space inside of themselves, that deeper layer where the peacefulness is. Spend some moments in that space. Learn what it feels like. My heart's desire is for that space to be where you view the world. I call it open the eyes of your heart. That's where you see the beauty around you. I extend a wish for you to be well, all the layers of you. I wish for healing in your body, healing in your heart space of emotions, pain, or hurt. And also, I wish for your mind to marinate in kindness of thoughts towards self, self-compassion. And with all of my energy and love, I say with complete sincerity, the yoga word, or I should say Sanskrit, it means, may all be well with you. Namaste. Namaste, my lovelies. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day.